Hello again, riders. We are actually doing a little project today. We got Dan's 400EX here. We're going to try to get it finished up today. We just put the tube in. We're going to inflate it so his tire doesn't go flat. And then we're going to go do some quick test runs with the stock sprockets, because today we're going to switch out the new sprockets, throw a new chain on her. Dan switched the teeth up a little bit, and you went for more teeth, front and rear?
More teeth in the front, less in the back.
More in the front, less in the back, to try to get a little more top end out of her, because Dan says it's pretty much in the first few gears it's really torquey, and he wants to get rid of a little bit of that torque to get a little more top end speed. So we'll swap these out, do the same runs again, and see what difference it makes. So we're going to finish up getting this tube put in here. I think we're ready to add some air to it, throw it back on, and we'll see you wherever we end up to do some test runs. Alright, round two here. Turns out that the first tube Dan got wasn't big enough. They got a second one. Still worried it still might not be big enough. It's what the local hardware had. Dan's really wanting to rip, so he figured 14 bucks he's going to buy it. We're going to try it. We'll see if it works. Ooh, see if it's going to work. Make Dan do all the hard work while I enjoy a cup of joe. Alright guys, so we got the stock sprockets on here. We're going to do a couple quick little short runs to check the acceleration. We got a starting point here. We got another line at 100 feet and 200 feet. So we'll probably go ahead and do 3 runs at each, take the average time of the two, and then when we change our sprockets, we will check it again to see what kind of difference it makes. Again, he's looking for more top end. We may see a little bit of a decrease in acceleration performance, but that'll help us gain that little bit of top end then, hopefully, with changing the ratio out. So we actually tried to do this down on the railroad tracks by my house, but it wasn't the best for high speed. It's all rutted, big gravel. He's getting squirrely.
That's a new one. Man, that one hit me so hard I went to Google.
Alright, I'll give her a shot, push starting her. We may end up getting to 500 again. Let me get the phone out of my pocket. Ready?
Yeah.
She's warmed up. She maybe. Oh, I thought we had her.
For some reason, I can't get it to walk.
Try her in third. Okay. I guess we'll get to 500 again. So we came here to our closed course test track. As you can see, it's got this nice hard pack. So he should get a pretty good grip even with his half-ball tires, hopefully. And we should be able to get some good times. So let's see what she'll do with the stock sprocket setup. Too many yeses. So I got the good old stopwatch here. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to stand here. When I say go, I'm going to start the clock. He's going to punch it, and I'll stop it once he gets to our line. All right, now run number 1 at 100 feet on the stock sprocket. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, lots of wheel spin. 4.28. So turn around and we'll do it 2 more times. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, lots of wheel spin. 4.44, very consistent. .22, best run yet. Moving on to the 200. All right, 200 feet with the stock sprockets. 3, 2, 1, go! Lots of wheel spin, but he's got the hammer down. 6.22. .13 seconds. Getting faster. All right, this is it. All the kit and caboodles. 3, 2, 1, go! 5.81. That was his best run yet. Shoo! Under 6 seconds to 200 foot. So what do we have for top speed on that one? 39, but that was your best time yet. You were under 6 seconds.
Good deal.
So you must have got a much better launch for that one.
Yeah, it seemed like it hooked up pretty good second.
Yeah. All right. So I will post the average time of both the 100 foot and the 200 foot right here to the side. All right, we're gonna let Dan do a good old high speed run here now as he comes flying down here and pegs it. And I think it sounded like he was pretty much pegged out as fast as she would go. See what we got. 65 mile an hour top speed. All right, time to go change the sprockets and then we'll do our test over. Well guys, Dan tried to keep up with the old Mighty Mouse here and well, let's just say things didn't go too well for him. As you can see, we've got a tow strap. Dan, if that'll start, fire up and show her what's going on here in the rear end. Or not. What has happened is, Dan, you said that the axle and your sprocket was the cheaper, like, knockoff brand.
Yep. eBay
special. Did you get off eBay or?
Yep.
It's eBay special. Well guys, what has happened here is just them few hard launches we did. Either the splines on the axle here that holds the chain sprocket fast, the splines on the chain sprocket itself, or both, they're completely stripped out. Are you in neutral, Dan?
Yeah.
I doubt I could turn this by hand, but nah. But anyway, he gives her gas and the sprocket and chain spins and the splines are completely stripped out. So I guess as far as reviews goes, if you guys are wondering if the eBay specials are a good alternative, Dan, what are your opinion?
I'd say not so much.
Not so much. That didn't hold up for very long at all. Now I would imagine if you do easy riding, you're not humping on it, you might,
What's the point of having
be all right. But yeah, like Dan said, what's the point of having a 400EX if you're not going to play around a little bit on it? So we probably, we had 12 hard launches there between trying to do this at the railroad track and what we just did here. A couple high speed runs, and that was it. That's all we got out of this axle and sprocket. Give her a good old tow with the Mighty Mouse, and we'll see if we can find out what's going on. Honda towing a Honda. At least it's not a Polaris towing a Honda.
At least the Polaris can still be running.
But Dan still has that look of disappointment and let down on his. He thought he was doing good, saving some money, huh?
Just a little bit.
Oh well. Live and learn.
That's just what I wanted.
I got to the top, but I thought, where in the world is Dan go? Because my ride isn't that fast. I can't look up to look at my mirror and my hat will fly.
Yeah, I was like, he'll come back eventually.
Yeah, so I got up there, I turned around, you weren't there, so I turned it off. I'm like, I don't hear him coming. Wanna buy a 350 Warrior? Alright guys, so you can kind of see what's going on here if Dan pulls this back. You can see how the axle is just spinning there and the sprocket's not spinning. So either the teeth of the axle or the teeth in the sprocket is gone. We're hoping, because this is an aluminum piece, the axle is steel, this is aluminum, that it's just the teeth on this. If that's the case, you could probably throw the stock one or the old one back on and it should be good. But we're gonna load her back up on the trailer, take her back home for now. And I don't know if we'll make this 2 videos or if we'll just make a video of this and then the rest of the testing later. I don't know. So I guess we'll just cut to a fade out now. And if we're done with this video, we'll just put some end credits. If we're going to continue it, we'll just go ahead and cut to everything fixed, working with the new sprockets on so we can rip and tear, right?
Right.
Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen after this, so